Hey girl, hey.
Oh, hey. How you doing?
I'm good. I mean, good in this moment right now, but it took a lot for us to get here.
Yeah, and here is this podcast.
Mm-hmm. Let
Let we
we go
go
there.
there.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. It's about assessing things as they are in our lives, in our families, in our communities, in our countries, wherever you are listening in around the world.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And basically seeing how can we take things from here, the present moment, and get to over there. Yeah. So let's assess.
Yeah. And I think it's important to note it's a safe space. And so the bigger thing is why we said let we go there. It's like people that don't necessarily want to go there because it's uncomfortable,
Mm-hmm.
but we know that growth happens in discomfort. And it's really important to talk about the messy middle while
Yeah.
things are going on in the moment so that we can actually do something to change it while it's happening rather than like wait for crisis averted kind of thing, because
Yeah.
there will be more that
And
happen.
also, nothing happens in the silence. So if we just keep our voices silent, things will just keep going in the very negative direction that they are across the world, across the board. So, with this, I think it's a great time that we've actually come forward with this podcast because I've been hearing stories about other women coming forward with their history with abuse. Um, how do you think we should handle like trigger topics on this podcast?
Yeah, that's a good point. We are going to be very real, very
Yeah,
raw, so we understand that it's not going to be for everyone.
yeah.
And we totally respect that.
Mm-hmm.
And we actually are not looking to gain X amount of followers or
No,
listeners. We really want to create a community. So we are going to speak very openly. We are going to be as authentic as we are,
yeah. There
on and
might be f
off.
bombs. I do
Yeah.
curse.
So it might not be for kids, honestly.
Yeah, it might not be for kids.
What
It's
else
real
it's not
adult
for? It's
situations.
not for racists. It's
Mm-hmm.
not for
Not for
homophobics. It's
sexist
not for
people.
sexist. So
Mm-mm.
it's one of those where we just kind of want
Not
to
for
let you know.
queerphobic people.
Yes, exactly. So we are here for all that are open, for all that
Mm-hmm.
are very, much hearts, minds, spirits open. If you're someone who is on a healing journey, on a
Yeah.
growth path,
Mm-hmm.
just trying to be
Yeah.
better.
Just like your mindset is open to just going going there,
Yeah.
taking expanding your circle to experience new things, to things that change your perspective. We don't always have to travel to get a shift in perspective, I mean, and it feels like traveling with you all the time because you're not from Trinidad and Tobago.
Yeah, that's a good way to intro us, I
Mm-hmm.
feel like. So, I
So
mean,
tell the
my
people.
shirt right here, I mean, phonetically, although it has changed a lot, you got the shirt for me, which I appreciate, babe. I love it.
Yeah, you're welcome.
So, on, like lawn, that kind of thing, Andrea, or Andrea, right? So,
Mm-hmm.
none of that did I say Anne. Although, just to confuse you more, I will go by Angie or Ange, just because, just to make it easy for everyone. But if you want to know my real name, my real story, where I come from, yeah, I'm not from Trinidad and Tobago. Plot twist.
What?
That's crazy. I am from a lot of places. Grew up in the States, spent a lot of time in Canada, and everyone in my family hails from an island, different island, but the Azorian Islands, which is part of Portugal. So that's a big part of my herstory.
Yeah, and a big part of your identity, yeah.
Big part of my identity. And then just going off of that, the podcast feels so great right now. I love podcasts. It's what got me through so much of my healing.
Yeah, this isn't her first podcast.
And this is not my first podcast, but this is so meaningful to be here because my first podcast was on my own. I did have some guests I brought on, but it was on my own, solo venture during one of the busiest, craziest times. And funny enough, it was called Balancing Act. And in that even feels like not me anymore, right? Because why should we all have to just balance everything?
Yeah.
And why is it an act?
It's like, exactly,
right?
Yeah.
So it's like after
because balance is important, but if you're balancing it for other people, then you're not serving yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then after meeting this amazing human in 2024 and realizing that we really have the same vision and the same goal, which is individually and together and then on the collective level to keep on healing and growing and helping other people and supporting. Yeah.
That's all we want. We just can everyone just get along.
Yeah, it's true.
So yeah, I mean, for me, I there's so many things that I may have been known for that I don't necessarily go by, or I just kind of allow to happen because I didn't really have the end. I've always been the person to not really give a shit about what people thought about me. So like as I really love making content, some of my videos would have gotten like pretty popular, and I have a decent size following, which is not um which I mean I love you guys. I love you guys, but also it's not, it doesn't feel community focused yet. So the numbers, just because you have the numbers doesn't mean it's community focused. And through
I'm
me,
just gonna interrupt real quick. What's your name and where are you from?
oh my god, sorry.
Yeah.
My name is Amy and I am from Trinidad and Tobago. I am Indian, black, and there's a little bit of Venezuelan in my
A
blood.
bit of
Just a little
pinch of spice.
sprinkle. Yeah, just to keep me humble in these times. Yeah. So yeah. Where was I? Right. The following and whatever. Yeah, so it's like it's not a numbers game for me. I just really want to connect with the people that feel connected to not necessarily me, but the ideologies that I subscribe to, if that's something that they also subscribe to, aspire to, um which is really just like helping women, uplifting women, um and just making the world a better place for us because it's so hard. It's so
It's
hard as
really
it
hard when
is.
you try to do it on your own, and so many people feel that isolation with just how disconnected we've all become. So I think that's the second part to this, is why now?
Yeah.
Why now is we are just in this time, and it's really scary. Humanity is getting really lost, really disconnected. It's so
Mm-hmm.
many factors, obviously technology, AI, all these distractions that are meant to really keep us from um, basically having community
Yeah.
and rallying together and
Yeah.
realizing that, as you say about the village and the
Yeah.
villager, it really takes a village. It always has if you
Yeah.
go back to time, and it's like
Mm-hmm.
we've forgotten that.
Yeah, it's like we become so self-involved because we seek validation from social media. We think of it as currency when it's really not. The people who have created these platforms, they actually get the currency. They get your data and they get the things to market to you to make you buy the things, where you, instead of spending your money within the community, you spend it out to them. They're already the billionaires. They don't need any more.
Consumerism.
They don't need any more. So let's bring it back, and it's just a very beautiful story of how bringing it back and taking a look within ourselves, stop being so self-absorbed, and take a look at the people around us, how it's exactly that we're going to get from here to there. So let me go there.
And we have one more host that we would like to introduce, because I'm not going to forget about this guy. So this right here, I'm not sure if he has anything to say, but this is Sir Chancellor, and he is the third one here. So because as we feel humanity is getting lost, but animals, if you have one, if you're blessed enough to have these babies, these actual babies in your life, like this is what
Yeah,
keeps
oh
us
my
going
gosh,
too.
keeps us both going. Any thoughts?
He's cool.
Yeah, he's cool. Yeah, so thanks for meeting the team.
Yeah.
We run a business together that's also great if you are here in Tobago, whether you're visiting or just passing through, or if you're
Yeah.
just passing through, if you are like here on the island and you like what we're into, if you like women who
Fitness,
uplift women,
wellness, community,
yeah,
connection.
yeah, then the Pole Point Fitness and Wellness Studio is the place to be.
Yeah.
So if you like what we do, I think the best way to keep supporting us is to support our business.
Yeah.
And yes, that will come in like shares and reposts. But if you can, money, we need money to live. We need money to keep the vision going. So yeah, please support us if that feels in alignment with you as well. And thank you so much. It's going to be a fun ride. Thanks for
Yeah.
joining us for the ride.
And mostly, if this podcast resonates with you, any of the specific topics that we're going to cover as we actually do dive in, share that.
Yeah.
Like it goes a long way. Like I said, my healing, really a big part of it was the various podcasts I listened to. It wasn't just one, and it was something would resonate. I'd send it to a friend that was going through that. They would send me something.
Yeah.
So really, that's what this is about. We just really want it to kind of,
Make
if
that
it
impact.
sparks, if it
Yeah.
sparks something in you, then by all means, that's what the purpose of it is for.
We don't want just the sparks. The sparks are great. The spark starts with you, the first few listeners, and then guess what? We start a fire.
Yeah. So yeah, thanks for tuning in to our
Thank you
first
so
ever
much.
episode. So much more to come.
Yeah. And take good care of yourselves.
Yeah.
See you next time.
Bye.
Bye.